It's funny. Normally when we do these animation episodes, I'm like, no Disney because it feels too easy. But this time I was like, well, okay, you're allowed one Disney if it's something weird, and you didn't pick any Disney. I picked one Disney, and this will be interesting to see if people remember this one. Do you all remember a movie called Teacher's Pet?
It's one of the most beloved animated classics of all time.
I wish I was a boy. Is that you, dear blue fairy?
But that's another movie.
Ow! You're hurting me, dear blue fairy.
How many times I gotta tell you, dog breath, I ain't no fairy!
Is it really you?
In the fur!
Disney's Teacher's Pet.
World, here I come! I gotta be a boy!
The musical tale of a dreamer
Him with the dream again. It's not enough you dress up like a boy and go to that cockamamie school every day!
who was so over being Rover
Be a good doggy. This really stinks.
You should smell it from down here.
until one day,
Dr. Ivan Crank claims he can turn animals into dumb human beings just like you.
He wants to
I'm
be
aware
a
of it.
boy.
I'm aware of it,
We're
but I don't know that I.
We're cutting.
I
in
think
the
I've
trailer,
watched
right?
it. I think I've watched it once.
I honestly, I don't. I cannot say. I only saw this. Okay, well, number one. Okay, Teacher's Pet. Teacher's Pet. Let's go to the beginning. Teacher's Pet. The premise of it. Initially, it was a show, on AB on I think it was on Disney Channel, and it's about a dog who wants to be a boy.
An anthropomorphic dog, Justin.
Yes, he's
you gotta.
Well,
you gotta.
the
You gotta make sure they know the truth.
Yes, he's not. I mean, I guess it depends on what your definition of what makes
Anthropomorphic, talking animal. He's a talking animal.
But like this movie implies that, or the show and the movie both imply that. I guess he is anthropomorphic, but like he is a regular dog who learned how to talk and is just really smart. So it's not like he's a magic dog, if that makes sense. Like there are other regular non-talking
magic,
dogs.
not magic is not the point. He's still an anthropomorphic
But
dog.
anyway, he decides. So he dresses up as a student. He walks on his hind legs, dresses up as a student, and goes to school as Scott Ledready II. And the show is about, I think at a point within the first episode, the kid finds out that he is Scott Ledready II, and he just wants his Spot to be a dog, regular dog like everybody else. He wants to have a regular dog. That's his dream. And then the show is the shenanigans over the course of the school year of them at the school. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it to refresh myself, and then I watched the movie. And so the movie is the series finale to the show, and it takes place at the end of the year, at the end of the school year. And,
Summer vacation.
I don't remember the kid's name, but the kid's mom, played by, I immediately went, oh, it's Kitty from That 70s Show. Played by Kitty from That 70s Show, wins the Teacher of the Year award and has been invited to go to Florida to accept this award. And all the kid wants is to have a regular summer with the dog as a regular dog, where they can play fetch and be a regular dog and just be a dog. But the mom is told that she can't bring no dogs allowed in because she's been given an RV to travel to these awards by the principal. The principal has a cat, and he's like, no dogs allowed in the RV. So he gets left behind, and he's real sad about it. And the music in this movie is honestly kind of good. Some of the musicals are legit good. Nathan Lane plays Spot, the dog, and he's quite a good singer. There's a couple of really good bangers of a song. I like the theme song. I think the theme song is really good.
I wanna be a boy.
I gotta be a boy.
He's a rover, just be a rover.
Gotta be a boy.
His teacher's pet thinks that he's a boy.
I wanna be a dog boy. And so he sees there's this crazy scientist guy played by Kelsey Grammer who wants to make animals into a boy. He wants to take animals and make them into human. And so
Well, that's convenient.
Scott sees this on the television and goes and catches up with the family, and says he's Scott, and the mom's like, I don't know, if I don't know if I could take you to Florida. I need to get permission from your parents. And there's a really funny scene where he dresses up as all the different parents, he ends up finding the doctor. Initially, he goes to he runs into the boy, and the boy is like, oh, I just want you to be a regular dog. I just want you to realize that even though you think you're a boy and you want to be a boy, you can never be a boy. You will always only ever be a dog. You'll only ever be a dog. You think you could be a boy? You can't be a boy.
Subtle.
You're a dog. You have to be a dog. But if you need to, become a boy to get this out of your system, we'll go through with this. So he goes and he meets a wackadoo doctor. They constantly call him wackadoo. It's a thing he's self-conscious about, insecure about. They call him a wacko. And there's a running joke about how dogs, dog years or whatever. So he's like, oh, you'll be gone for a week. That'll be like 5 years in dog time. And so, so they go to this evil doctor. He's like, I want you to turn me into a boy. And he puts him through this procedure. He uses this machine on him. And he turns into a man. Like a grown adult man. Like an adult man. And the doctor's like, well, yeah, now you belong to me. I turned you into this. I now own you. So I'm going to put you in jail. And so he puts him in jail. In a prison. And they, blah, 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 blah. They escape. And he's like, oh no, I can't stay with you. I live with him. And so he goes back, and they're like, well, now that you're a human man and you're no longer a dog, you can't live with me. Like, what are we gonna do about this? And so then he takes him back to where the mom is in the RV, and he introduces himself as another teacher who's been nominated for the award. He's like, I'm such and such whatever. Instead of saying the far more believable lie of, I'm Scott's dad, and I need to take him home. He says no, I'm the substitute teacher, and him and the mom go out on a date, and the mom likes him, is into him, has a crush on him, and he goes back, and they've been trying to figure out what are they gonna do, where's Spot gonna live, how are they gonna resolve this, and he's like, I have the solution, kid.
I'll be your dad.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna fuck your mom. And he's like, whoa. He's like, yeah, that's the solution.
Doggy style.
I'm gonna bang your mom. That's the solution. And he literally says, I'm gonna be your daddy.
And call me Daddy.
Are you crazy? You can't be my dad. You're my dog.
Hey, people change. Come on, it'll be great.
And I'm like, oh, whoa, this got weird. This got weird all of a sudden. That's what you're supposed to be like, all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, doggy style.
And so then, yeah, so the kid's like, no, fuck that. This is insane. No, you're not gonna be my dad or anything else. You're my dog. This is weird. You're a dog. You will always be a dog. And then, yeah, they go through the all is lost moment of they break up and they're sad. And then Spot realizes that he has been a dog the whole time, and that this transition that he did, it's a failure. Even though he transitioned and he thought that he would achieve a euphoria from transitioning Jordan, that transition was malformed and awful, and he was a freak of nature, and he didn't actually become the thing that he wanted to transition into. He became a malformed version of it, and he was never going to be that thing that he transitioned into. Jordan, do you get it?
I do, but I'm not going to state it out loud.
And so then the movie ends, Jordan, with Spot realizing...
I'm much like the movie's attempt. I'm gonna leave it for the audience's interpretation.
And so Jordan, then the movie ends where he's fighting the bad guy, and he gets zapped. He gets obliterated, just straight up, vaporized. And the kid's like, I'm sad or whatever. Oh, my dog's dead. And he gets hit by the beam that turned him into a human, and it brings him back to life, and he's a dog. And now he sings I want to be a boy, but now it's I'm proud to be a dog. And
Best friend.
And to bite your own rear end.
And so it's bye-bye to species second guessing. This rover's learned his lesson. I'm proud to be a dog. Glad to be a dog. I'll be spot on.
now he's proud to be a dog, Jordan, because to be clear, He was a dog the whole time.
Okay.
Jordan, that's
All right.
it's honestly I thought it was all right. I just was like, wow, this is a remarkably anti. You know what? It's not important what it's an anti or not anti thing. What it is.
We will leave that up to the interpretation of people
But
who
Jordan,
are far more qualified than us to have an opinion.
Of course, but I'm gonna end it with this. If I had a nickel for every time I watched a movie that had a trans character in it, I'd have 2 nickels. But it's weird that it happened twice.
You're not wrong.
That's it. That's Teacher's Pet.
It is weird.
I really liked that show when I was a kid.
I remember enjoying it.
It's also one last thing on Teacher's Pet. Sorry, it's the reason why they stopped doing TV movies, the movie, and putting them in theaters. Apparently, it's the reason because it bombed horribly. And so you know how So the Drama went. I think you said So the Drama was supposed to go to theaters. The reason why it didn't was because of Teacher's Pet, because Teacher's Pet bombed horribly.
I understand.
Which, like, in retrospect, obviously it would. It wasn't a terribly popular show. I think that the Recess movie also bombed because, like, yeah, it kind of requires you to have a familiarity with the TV show, and like with mainstream audiences, that's not going to work. There's a reason why they started going straight to DVD or streaming.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I think it was had as much of a chance of being successful as like Pokemon the movie did.
No, Pokemon was crazy popular.
I just mean insofar of the fact of like if you go to the Pokemon the movie and have no idea who Ash is, it doesn't mean anything to you.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, that's fair. Anyway, sorry, I keep extending Teacher's Pet. What's your next thing?
Hey there, everybody. It's N-Card Justin here. And look, all right, I know you've probably already left an angry comment, and I'm sure you did not watch the video. But if you did watch the video, this is the part where I say, I'm not anti, whatever, you read the title. I'm not that, we're not that, the movie is that, alright? You've already left the angry comments, so you're not listening to this. Anyway, if you want to see the full episode podcast that this came from, you can click the box on the left, and that's our weird animated movie episode, all kinds of weird animated movies, weird and bad. Or you click the box on the right, and that's going to take you to a random video that YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. We put new videos out every single day, including a new podcast on Sundays. Or you can just leave us a like. That helps us out as well. We will see you all in the next video.